The primary objective of these series of modules is to orient students who are taking cell biology laboratory to get them oriented towards the different procedures they will be doing in the cell biology laboratory. Laboratory exercise is a fun way to learn science. The concepts we have discussed during the theory part of this course, you can actually see the practical applications of some of those concepts while you would be working in the laboratory. Okay, so let's get started. But before we talk about science, I need to ensure that our students understand some of the basic rules while they are working in a laboratory. Because working in a laboratory may be fun, however, it also can expose students to situations that may be injurious to them. It will be perfectly fine for the students as long they follow instructions of the people conducting the lab and some of the rules that I will be talking about in this module. Students should wear laboratory coats and fasten at all times when working with chemicals or biological agents. This is to ensure that our students will be protected if a media or a reagent splashes, for example. Eyes are a very important part of our bodies, and we rely on our eyes to do most of the things we do in our daily routine. So it is better if students wear safety glasses while working in a laboratory. So in case there is a splash, so their eyes are protected, so nothing will enter their eyes and could potentially cause damage. Footwear that properly protects the foot from chemical splashes should be also worn at all times in the laboratory. Please don't wear open shoes or chaplis or sandals. That will not be a good idea to wear such open shoes. When you're handling different substances in the laboratory, please wear the latex gloves. These are special gloves. They fit on the hand very snugly and allow you to do your routine work in the lab, and they also protect you from any hazardous material that you may be handling. Important thing about wearing gloves is that you have to be aware that since you're wearing these gloves, the purpose is that you can touch things that you would not normally touch with your own hands. So you should consider gloves as potential source of contamination or hazardous material. So do not touch yourself while you're wearing gloves. Do not open doors or open refrigerator doors or touch anything else that you would be normally touching without gloves. So because if your glove, for example, is contaminated due to some reason, if you touch another object with that glove and contaminated glove, you will also contaminate, for example, your door or your light switch, for example. And please do not touch yourself while you're wearing these gloves. Please do not pipette with mouth. Equipment will be provided to you, and your lab instructor will show you how to pipette properly using that equipment. Of course, that goes without saying, there is no eating, drinking, or smoking anywhere in the laboratory space. Your safety is very important to us. Please follow the instructions of the instructor in your lab, and also please read the laboratory manual that will be provided to you. Read all the instructions in that manual and all the precautions that you should be taking, and we would like you to have a fun experience in the cell biology lab.